Hi, you guys. Okay. So, what did I call this video? You're more worthy than you think you are. You're more powerful than you think you are. And I'm kind of stalling because I want to give a couple people a minute to get on here. But I could talk about it a little bit and then maybe I can go back over it again. Hi, Michael Joseph Lindley. So, whatever you see around you, hello, Siri, J.O. Shula, whatever you see around you, you are worthy of. It's manifested in your experience because you're worthy of it. And whatever you want that you don't see around you, you are worthy of. You are capable of creating and manifesting it. Hi, Harry. Hi, Rodrigo. Hi, Jasper. And the fact is that we can get into the habit of the mind of thinking that we're insignificant or thinking that we're unworthy. And so that the stuff that you see around you that you're very truly worthy of, that really does resonate with the frequency and the power and the divinity that you are, your mind might get in the way, or your patterns might get in the way, and it might, I want to say, like, I don't know, the word objectify comes to mind for some reason. Okay, Timmy. Okay, so it just might, like, you might see something in your experience and, like, not feel worthy of it, okay? And you might not feel worthy of the thing that in your experience that you've been wanting for a long time because you don't have it yet. And then you're just, like, constantly really walking around feeling unworthy. So it's like you can't, like, keep feeling small and incapable and insignificant and really experience everything that you're meant to experience. You have to know that you're bigger than this. You have to know that that is a pattern of unworthiness or insignificance that you've gotten into, and it's comfortable there. It's actually comfortable there because you know it. And if there is something that you want and you haven't been able to achieve it a lot, then it's like, well, at least I can go back to my old comfort zone, you know, my old comfy blanket, or like I can just cuddle up. Like, I know this pain so well. There's comfort in the discomfort. So there's something about confidence, you know, and I think confidence on any level is a positive thing to embrace and step into and experience. But there's a difference between confidence, or like look good, feel good, or like, you know, do things with your physical body, like make yourself bigger, you know, or present yourself as confident, and therefore, you know, have that external validation that you're confident, or have some sort of vibe that you're confident. There's a difference between that level of confidence and core confidence. And so core confidence is like you fully stepping in and showing up for yourself. And so, like, have any of you guys had like just like a total fuck this shit moment? Like, things are going to be different, like whatever it is, some sort of breaking point, some sort of breakthrough that you're just like, no, like absolutely things are going to be different, and I'm the one capable of creating it, and I'm the one, hey Dean, and I'm the one who's going to step into it and own it. And then, like, yeah, all those patterns and all those you know, messages that have kept you in your smallness and in your comfort zone, are, you're going to have to contend with that comfort zone is going to keep wanting to be there because it's been there so long, so many times, telling you you're little, telling you you're safe. You know, maybe you feel safe being little, maybe there are fears of your greatness, you know, like basically anything that you want, if it's not in your experience, you have to look at like what could be impacting it, you know, what could be impacting the fact that you swear you truly really want that relationship, or you swear you truly really want that goal, but like, are there fears around it? Is there resistance? Is there blockage? Are there beliefs that are limiting you from that? But if you haven't had that fuck this shit moment where you recognize that it's up to you and only you, but you're not like that like the bigger you the powerful you, the one who wants those things because they know they can create them, because they know they can have them. That powerful you is going to guide that small, scared you into just bigness and fully owning your power and owning your shit and stepping into it. And it's going to be a constant process, and it's going to be a constant challenge, and it's going to be really difficult until you get the hang of it. But I think you guys can do it. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So if you want to share anything that you're struggling with right now, feel free to share it in the comments. Feel free to message me if you want to talk about this. But if you guys are feeling like kind of just slapped around, like beaten down, like maybe some really strong patterns or repetitive patterns are coming up for you on multiple levels, like, you know, from different periods of your life, or from, you know, throughout the day, certain patterns, or throughout, you know, a period of days, certain patterns. If you guys are just sort of feeling beat down by all of that, like, I just want you all to, like, metaphorically, spiritually, and symbolically, like, just rise up, you know, and just, like, break out of that's keeping you down, and recognize that you are this, you are this, you are this biggerness. And it's up to you. It's still up to you, but you're way more powerful than you think you are. And when you're in your power and you recognize that it's up to you, you can use that power to do what you have to do to step into your greatness, to step into your biggerness, to feel worthy of the things that you know that you want, feel worthy of the things that you have that are good. Because some of us have things that are good, and we can't help but feel bad about ourselves and feel bad about it and not enjoy it. And then most of us want something that we don't have yet. And if you keep playing it small and telling yourself that you must not have it because you don't deserve it, then you're never going to have it. But you do want it because you can create it, because you can deserve it, because you do deserve it. And so it's you knowing that from your biggerness and guiding yourself with that biggerness. That's core confidence. Taking your biggerness, your more powerfulness that you guys all have and you have access to, and pulling it in and deep and through yourself and using it to create what you want. Like, in this lifetime, it's not that hard. Like, this stuff isn't that hard. Like, you can manifest things in a fucking instant, but it takes you, like, you know, being in vibrational alignment, being in the right frequency. That means, like, that takes you knowing that. It takes you strongly stepping up and into yourself and breaking free of all the shackles that tell you can't, all the people that tell you can't, all the messages that tell you can't, all the comparisons your mind wants to make with the things that you've accomplished in the past or the things other people are able to accomplish. And breaking free of all of that and owning your biggerness and using it to create powerful shifts. Okay? All right. So, hi Bruiser, hi Bray. Does anyone have anything that they want to share or any questions? Hi Sarah, hi Ree. Hi Christine. I'm not sure how many of you are actually on here. Hi Jerry. Hi Hector. Okay. Does anybody want to share anything that they're struggling with or have any questions or want to say hi? Because that's about it for tonight. Are you guys feeling that? Like, you could just give me hearts and likes and angry faces, any reaction that you want if you're feeling this sort of challenging dynamic, this like surreptitious like slap in the face or thing trying to like push you down. Like, you know, if you're like that little kid's toy that has the weight at the bottom but it's all air and like it just keeps, okay, cool. Awesome. That's Bruiser, I think, feeling it. You're just going to rise back up. You're just going to rise back up. But you can't just, you know, you never get anywhere if you just keep letting yourself get knocked down. So this is about like breaking through, like powerfully breaking in through and stepping into your biggerness, owning up, owning it, owning and empowering your core confidence and living from it. And then knowing that when you get out of alignment with that's what you need to get back to. Don't fall for any of that other stuff. Where has all that other stuff gotten you, you know? And what, like, What do you still need to prove? Like, are you embarrassed? Are you afraid? Are you ashamed? Or do you feel that you're unworthy? Like, whatever. Are you, you know, I just think at this point, like, what do you have to lose? If you need a little bit of practice at breaking through some of those resistances, some of those limits, it's because you're not in the habit of it, you know? You might be in the habit of playing it safe. We are raised and taught to play it safe, you know? We are raised and taught to be part of the herd because that keeps us protected. So, you know, you just don't have a lot of practice. But once you have some practice at it, or when you think about it, you probably have overcome quite a bit in your life. You probably have had a lot of success in your life. You probably have stepped into fear. You probably have leapt without a net a couple times in your life. If you haven't, then just practice, you know. But you got to kind of figure out what your limits are and recognize that those are not your limits, or practice breaking through them to own your biggerness. Okay, do not wait for the green light. You are the green light. Sweet. That's a nice note to end on. All right, you guys, good night.